Hey, good afternoon, baseball fans. I should say, getting close to good evening, I should say, here in Shelbyville. So we'll get ready to go for some baseball here this afternoon into the evening. It's a little bit chilly here tonight. Looks like the rain is going to move off and allow us to get some baseball going on here today, which is going to be a really, really good thing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a great baseball game here this afternoon as the Woden Eagles are in town to take on the Shelbyville Dragons. Big district matchups going on right here this afternoon. Should be a good one here today. So let's get things going here in your Farmer State Bank pregame show. And it's going to be Weston Frick. He'll be under the bump here for the Shelbyville Dragons today, taking on Bridges, who will be on the hill there for the Woden Eagles as we go along here today. Looks like both teams are pretty healthy coming in here. Just going to be a chilly day. Hopefully everybody stays warm and a little bit rainy out there, but the field should have right here on a net SN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store. You'll find us on Facebook only. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out as we have auctions going on right now. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, an online auction store that can save you lots of money. Go check out our page, bid on items you like, and save yourself a lot of money. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, Facebook only, located in Center. At Sparky D's Bargain Store, we'll save you more. Welcome back, folks. This is our Farmer State Bank pregame show here as Coach Hubbard and Coach Stevens will meet out here in the circle in the home plate here with the umpires, get some things lined out, make sure everybody knows what's going down. And like I said, we've been talking here and kind of keeping an eye on the weather. We have some rain that might be moving through. If it does, it's going to be a very light rain that's coming through, and we're hoping that this north wind is going to die down a little bit, kind of checking out forecasts and things like that. It is a chilly north wind going on here in Shelbyville this afternoon. So we're getting ready for this one as both coaches are ready to go. Let's go around the horn for you. For the Shelbyville Dragons, the home team, Weston Frick will be on the hill. Mason is his battery mate behind the dish. Fleming is at first. Duvon is at second. Parker is at short. Wyatt Frick is at third. DJ Barnes out there in the left. Harvey is in center, and Murray is over there in right field. Going around the horn for the Woden Eagles, it'll be Bridges onto the bump. Hernandez, his battery mate. Stanland, he is over there at first. Smith at second. Ortiz is at short. Velasco is at third. Potter is in left. Deschard is in center, and Sheffield.
When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here, and the umpire has made his way out here, and we're getting ready to start this one for you here this afternoon. Thanks for tuning in and right along. And I know there's been some changes going on. There's some baseball games that got canceled today in the area. Got a few games that got moved to Saturday, I do believe. The Joaquin and Timpson game in Timpson will be Saturday there in Timpson. So if you want to get on over there and catch a good game, I thought about trying to get over there and see if we could bring that game to you, but I'm just going to see how things go here for our Saturday. So be ready for that. We may bring that to you. It's a 4 o'clock game time there, home of the Bears. What a great game it was over in Joaquin the other day for those two. 2 as they hooked up over there in Joaquin. I tell you what, it was a good game. Joaquin had the lead there till the top of the set. Bears come back and got the win there. That was on Tuesday afternoon. So, and also understand the Lady Rams also got a big win over Beckville on a last inning or bottom of the inning home run there to finish up the game. That's pretty exciting stuff right there. So congratulations to all the teams out there doing very well. A lot of these teams are battling here and trying to just get these games in here into this wet end of March and into the first part of April. I know we got some soccer playoffs that are coming up. That's what I'll be doing next week. And also we have some baseball on the way for our center Rough Riders over there too. I got our center crew over there as they'll be taking on a game there this afternoon. All right, so these two umpires are out here chatting with the coaches. The guys look like they're ready to go here on this cool afternoon, ready to get out here and get some baseball action going on, see if they can warm up a little bit, as it's a little chilly here this evening. But like I said, if they get that little bit of a north wind to die down here, we should be okay. All right, so there's the handshake as we get ready to rock and roll here for this baseball game. This Stevens headed over to the third base, and it'll be Coach Stanley over at first base for the Woden Eagles. And Frick going to get another throw or two here before Mason decides to throw on down, get this thing underway. Here's Mason with the throw. Nice throw down to second. So now it'll be a final discussion here on the hill, and let's play some baseball here in Shelbyville.
Leading off for the Eagles, the first baseman, number 13, Wayne Stanley.
First baseman Stanley steps up here, ready to go. First hitter here. I get that camera ready to roll. All right. 1-1 to count. So the 2-1 count, that's going to be a runner there, and it'll get to the second baseman, Duvon. He'll make a nice play, and he'll go 4-3 for out to number 3. So they do get the one hit, and they'll get no errors. And we will go to the bottom.
Real estate professionals believe in giving their clients an advantage in any real estate transaction. Matthews Realty has a reputation of highly personalized service. Matter of fact, it's our #1 priority. From commercial and residential properties, poultry farms to beach rentals, our team works hard so you don't have to.
Call Matthews Realty 598-7800 or see their complete listings at Matthews Realty.
Center Motor Company. From whatever angle you look, Ford trucks, SUVs like the Bronco, and iconic cars like the Mustang. A legacy managed by Kevin Jones and created by Ray Jones. Center Motor Company on Hurst Street in Center.
Alrighty. Getting a few throwdown tosses here. And a nice job there for that first inning there for the Woden Eagles. They were able to put one across to make it a 1-0 ball game here. we'll go to the bottom half of the first tosses here because it is a kind of a chillier afternoon here this afternoon. And it'll be Dylan Parker starting off, Coach Hubbard. And they'll have Coach Williams over there at first base. Coach Hubbard will be over at the third here for the Shelbyville Dragons.
Leading off for the Dragons is shortstop number 9, Dylan Parker.
So Dylan Parker comes up here ready to go. So strike one to him. Parker standing right in here. Pitch on the way. That's a shot, and it's going to get out into left field, and then get all the way down to the corner here as Parker's going to turn and head for two, and he'll have a leadoff double. A nice job there by Dylan Parker to get things started for off double. A nice job there by Dylan Parker to get things started for the Dragons.
Up next for the Dragons, the catcher number 4, Cam Mason.
So Mason will come to the plate now. And the Dragons put the leadoff runner on a second here to start this inning. So standing in is Mason, the catcher. As Bridges now from the stretch, bringing it, catching the outside edge, hit a strike one to him. So an 0-1 count. Trying to throw over to second there, getting back is Parker. A throw over. Get back in. So Bridges coming back up, ready to go to Mason with an 0-1 count to him. Long look in here to Hernandez from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Here's Parker taking out. That's going to be a high fly ball. And Parker's going to have to get back in a hurry. And he does. And it's for the shortstop there behind the second place bag for out to number 1. So 1 out. Coming to the plates.
Number 6, Wyatt Frick.
Here comes Wyatt Frick to the plate. So Frick to the plate here. See if he can bring that run across. Third baseman today. Standing in for the Dragons. Bridges taking a long look over there at Parker at second. And there's a shot, and it's going to get to the shortstop. Nice job there by the shortstop, Ortiz. He'll come up and make the play. And he'll go 6-3 for out to number 2. But it does get the runner over to a third. As Frick gave it a good smack right there. And with 2 outs. Duval will come to the plate now. Second baseman, see if he can get a hold of one and tie this thing up here. And it's 1-0 ball game. Woden scoring in the top of the first. Here's the pitch outside, and it's ball 1 to Duval. So ball 1 to him. Bridges comes set, ready to go to the plate here. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike from Bridges. Now a 1-1 count. One, 2 outs. Parker standing over at third, trying to get in, and Weston Frick on a deck. See if he can get to the plate here. If Duvon can find his way on as Bridges steps off. Parker down by the coach's box over there, out of the frame. High breaking ball, and it's going to be a 2-1 count. Duvon standing right back in here, 2-1 to him. Bridges kicking the line, look over there at Parker at third. And here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back to the screen. And it'll make it a 2-2 count. So with that 2-2 count, Duvon making a couple great plays there in the field in the top of the first, looking to make a good play here at the plate. 2 outs and runner at third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So he's going to catch a little bit. He's going to get away from the catcher, but they'll complete the strikeout down the line for the third out. So they do get one hit. They'll leave one, as no errors there for the Eagles as well. We'll do that. So we will go to the second inning, and 1-0, Woden with the lead right here on a Net Asset.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible, no matter their age. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointments, telehealth services you can do from home, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
Need brand new construction from the ground up or a remodeling job? Ricky Andrews can do it all. Whether it's tile for the floor or reimagining a space in the house. Something wonderful with the bathroom. And oh, what he can do with kitchens. Find him on Facebook or give him a call at 591-2233. Ricky Andrews Construction.
Alrighty, folks, back here as we get ready to go to the second inning. Weston Frick back on the hill. His team trailing at 1-0 right here. And he had a very good inning there in that first inning. He did give up the 1 run and the hit. And he only had 9 pitches in there. No strikeouts, no base on balls. So here we go to the so here we go to the second inning. It will be Hernandez, Velasco, and Smith, the first 3 up here in the second inning for the Woden Eagles. As a nice first inning by them, they were able to push one across. So the catcher, third baseman, and the second baseman on their way to the plate here as we get ready to go here for the second inning. Chilly afternoon here in Shelbyville. And not quite sure why I'm having an issue here with that third base thing over there, folks. I don't know. I mean, scoreboard is running a little bit behind here, folks. I apologize for you on that one. So see if we can get it to update. 9 pitches, as I said, in that first inning for Weston. He's ready to go here. First pitch on the way. Low, ball 1. So with a 1-0 count to him. That's a high fly ball, and it'll get out into right field, and a nice job there of hitting by Hernandez. He'll get on with the single. So leadoff man on once again here into the second inning as Velasco comes to the plate. So now runner over at first. So Velasco coming to the plate here, the third baseman, as runner on. Frick now from the stretch. Keeping him on first over there is Fleming. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike 1. So 0-1 to him. Leadoff runner on once again here. This time only over at first base here. Frick with the 0-1 count to Velasco. And the pitch coming up high, and it is now 1-1 count. So the 1-1 count, Velasco, let's just stand right in here. Leading off from first will be Velasco, I should say, and that's Smith at the plate, number 20. Let me get it right here. So now 2-1 count to him. Frick with a long look in. Here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled back to the screen. It'll now go 2-2. Velasco 2-2 count. Hernandez at first. Smith is on deck, folks. So here's Frick trying to get that first out. Got him swinging at that one. And his first strikeout here. And got him there onto the breaking ball.
Next, the second
Kind of to chase outside. That's the first out. And first strikeout here for Western Frick. Come to the plate now is the second baseman Smith. He'll come up. Runner over at first still with only one out. That's outside, ball one. Smith not wasting any time, climbs right back in the box. Got a runner over at first, that's her. So 1-2 to him. Trying to get that second out here by way of the strikeout. Smith right back in, here we go. That's going to be fouled off to the screen. Stays 1-2. So that 1-2 count. Davis waiting on deck. Potter in the hole here. Another foul ball. Nice job staying alive here for Smith. So Smith right back in here, ready to go. 1-2 count to him. Pitch on the way. That's up high, and now a 2-2 count. Seventh pitch of the at-bat right here for Smith with a 2-2 count to him. And Frick trying to get him here. Can't catch the outside edge. It's a full count. So 3-2. Definitely doesn't want to put him on here with the DH on deck. 3-2 pitch on the way here from Frick. Outside, ball four. So now runners at first and second here for
the designated hitter, number 10, Josh Davis.
There's first and second now for the Eagles. As a DH will come to the plate here. That is Davis stepping up. Good at bat there by Smith. 8-pitch at bat. So here's Davis, swinging and a miss. 0-1 to him. 0-2 count. Davis right back in here trying to move him around. He's got a runner score position. Davis taken. Good job here by Mason keeping it in front of him. It's now 1-2 counts. One, two. Frick to the plate. That's a little runner there. Have an opportunity at a little slow run there, so no opportunity for the double play, but it is a nice play there. 4-3. 4 out to number 2 as Duvon goes to a Fleming. So Potter comes to the plate now with 2 outs, and runners now over at the second and third. And Frick ready to go here. Potter, first pitch, outside edge, strike called. 0-1. Trying to avoid another run coming in. That one's outside. 1-1 to count. He's now up to 30 pitches here. Made him work a little bit here in this second inning. Potter on deck with Bridges. Oh, top of the order. Be on deck. Swing and a miss here by Potter. He gets him to sit down.
Hi, Ace Hardware. Ace is the place in Shelby County for the helpful hardware folks. Brookshire Brothers, beginning.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here as we get ready to go to the bottom half of the second inning. It's a 1-0 ball game here. Woden Eagles with the lead as they scored in that first inning. And as we go here now to the second, coming up for the Shelbyville Dragons, it will be Weston Frick, Fleming, and Barnes will be the first three up here against the pitcher Bridges. Bridges through one inning of work. He had one strikeout. He gave up the one hit, no runs, and 10 pitches on his one inning of work so far. So here we go as we get ready to go here for the second inning. Frick standing in here trying to get something started for the Dragons here into the second. Bridges with the pitch. High fly ball, and that's going to get out into left field. Left fielder going to watch it go. Ding, dinger, and Weston Frick's going to ride it home for the home run. And Weston Frick with the ding, ding, dinger right there. The dinger. Ding, dinger. You get one ding and a dinger. That's a solo home run. Ding, ding, dinger. That's 2. And a ding, ding, ding is 3. And, of course, the grand salami at number 4. So, nice job there by Weston Frick. He ties it up here with a long ball to left center field, and that goal is gone, and it ain't coming back. So, here we go. It's now 1-1 ball game. Weston Frick, one pitch. See ya. Here comes Fleming to the plate. He'll come up here now and tie ball game 1-1.
Dragons, the first baseman, number 12, Jason Fleming.
And here comes Barnes to the plate. Let's see if Barnes can move him around. Come to the plate for the first time. Got a runner scoring position here. So Barnes ready to go. Stepping in here, working against Bridges from the stretch. And he'll take strike one. Nice pitch there from Bridges. Barnes right back in here. Fleming over at second after the stand-up double there. Barnes ready to go. Here's the pitch. That's going to go out into right field. Right fielder coming up in on it. That is Sheffield, and he'll make the play. Not able to move him over, so fly ball out to right fielder out number 1. So 1 out. Coming to the plate now is going to be Murray, the right fielder Murray. And then Harvey will be on the deck. Top of the order, Parker will be in the hole here for the Shelbyville Dragons. Ready to go here against Bridges. Here's the pitch. Outside low, ball 1 to him. One-oh. Bridges checking in on Fleming over at second. And now they're just trying to check and see if maybe Murray might have went around on that one. Let's see. I'm going to chat. So we'll call it a strike. So it will be a 1-1 count now instead of 2-0. All right, so Murray right back in with a 1-1 count to him as say he did break. And here's the 1-1 on the way. At 3-1. Harvey, the center fielder, will be on deck here for the Dragons. It's now a 1-1 ball game thanks to the long ball by Weston Frick to lead off the inning. Leadoff hitters have been doing it here for both teams. That one's going to get away from Hernandez, but Hernandez gets back to the screen quick. And that's ball 4. And Fleming staying over at first. Only 1 out. Runners will now be at first and second here for the Dragons. As Harvey comes to the plate here, trying to move him around, see if the Dragons can take the lead here into the second inning. Tied it up with a leadoff home run. Harvey standing right in here. And squaring around the bunt once again, pulls it back out. And now 2-0. So that 2-0 count to him. Harvey trying to bring it once again. Lays down, but tried to lay it down. That was going to be fouled off, and it's 2-1 to him. So with a 2-1 count, I'll be checking in with Coach Hubbard down the line. Steps back in here. Bridges to the plate. Oh, squaring around the belt once again, pulls that back, gets the ball. It's now 3-1. Chance of loading him up here for the top of the order. Dylan Parker on deck as Bridges doesn't definitely want to do that, and it is ball 4. So ball 4. Second base on balls here. Back-to-back walks here for Bridges, and that's going to load them up here for the Dragons now with only 1 out. So bases full of Dragons here, and tie ball game with only 1 out. Dylan Parker. Bridges now to work himself out of a dilemma here. He's got bases full. Outside now 2-0. Two hits, couple base on balls here. Have them loaded in, a run coming across. And it's 2-0 to Parker at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Nice pitch there by Bridges. So with a 2-1 count to him, Mason will be on deck as the Dragons looking to put a little add-on here in the second. Bridges to the plate. That's low. Ball 3, 3-1. Definitely doesn't want to bring him in on the walk here. Mason will be on deck. So 3-1 count now. His base is full here for the Dragons. Now the pitch on the way. That's a shot, and that's going to get a long foul ball. And that'll run the count full, 3-2. So full count to him. And Dylan Parker right back in here. Bases full. And Bridges looking to get that second out here to help himself out here without giving up any more runs. And the pitch on the way. Breaking ball, and just getting a piece of it there as Parker fouling it away. It'll stay 3-2. That's a good pitch there by Bridges, but Parker just did get a piece of it on the foul tip. Checking with Coach Hubbard down the third baseline. He's more about wiping the cold nose down there than anything else on this chilly day. Full count to Parker wants to do it here for the Dragons. Still only 1 out. Low inside. Ball 1 to him. Here comes Wyatt Frick to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. So with 2 outs.
Next batter for the Dragons, the third baseman, number 6, Wyatt Frick.
So Frick comes to the plate here with 2 outs. Base is still full. Frick ready to go. Bridges out in front. Now 2-0. So it'll be a 2-0 count as Wyatt Frick standing right in here, trying to bring in another run or two if he can get a base knock. Duvon on that deck. And Bridges to the plate. That's going to be into left field. A nice job finding the gap. 1 run coming in, 2 runs coming in. So it's a 2-run single here for Wyatt Frick. Parker. Oh, ball getting away. And Dylan Parker going into third. And he's going to be safe at third over there. Okay. Dylan Parker took a ball there. The ball got away, so Dylan Parker goes into third after the ball got away. So going over to second now is going to be Wyatt Frick. And here comes Duvon to the plate as the 2 runs do come in to score to now make it a 4 4-1 ball game. That's a big hit here going out into center field. Going back on it is Deshard, and Deshard will make the play there for Devon as he'll make the play there to end of the inning. But they bring 9 to the plate. They get 1, 2, 3 hits, and they'll leave 2 on. And no errors there by the Eagles, but it did bring in 3 runs to make it, or 4 runs to make it now a 4-1 ball game as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Coming up here for the Woden Eagles will be the top of the order, Standerbrand, Dessard, and Ortiz. We'll be back here on NetSN.
Taxes. The government takes my money. I don't know what to do.
Well, you need Fast Tax because you put it off to the last minute and you got to get it right, but you got to get it fast. So you always go to Fast Tax. That's your choice in Center, Texas.
Rough Rider Oil and Lube, they understand 2 very important things. First, you and your family spend a lot of time in your vehicle, so you need to take good care of that vehicle so it can take care of you. That's the specialty of Rough Rider Oil and Lube, protecting the engine that gets you where you need to go. Second, Rough Rider fans, they deserve the very best, so you're always welcome at Rough Rider Oil and Lube.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here as we get ready to go to the 3rd inning, and let's make sure we got everything right here. What did we do here? Okay, so there we go. Change up our scoreboard. All right, so here we go. Now we got everything right. All right, ready to go here. As a nice job there by Frick. He led off of the 2nd inning with a home run there. So now he's back out here on the hill. And Weston has thrown 31 pitches. He's got 2 strikeouts, 1 base on balls. He's given up the 2 hits and the 1 run here this afternoon. So he will face the top of the order. Standerbrand and Deshard and Ortiz, the first 3 up here in the 3rd. It's now 4-1 for the Dragons over the Eagles here this afternoon. Battered around there.
Leading out the 3rd for the Eagles.
So it will be Stonebrand. He led off the game with a double and ended up scoring that first run there. That's a good job by the Eagles to move him around. And he'll come up here ready to go here into the 3rd. Ready to face Frick. So jumping right in there is Stonebrand. And Frick from the windup to the plate. That's in there for strike 1 to him. I wonder if maybe that home run got him a little juiced up there. Parker with a nice dig. And it's over to first, and it's a low throw there to Fleming. And he's going to be on first. And I'm going to have the
Next, the center fielder, number 7, Brady Deshard.
low throw will be the error. So here comes Deshard to the plate. No outs, a runner over at first now on the error by the Dragons. And Weston's going to step off here. So Frick now taking a long look in and ready to go here. Deshard. High fly ball, and that's going to be out there, and Barnes is going to call for it. And even though they're calling for it out there, but Barnes ends up with it. Out number 1.
Now batting the shortstop, number 14, Jackson Ortiz.
So Ortiz will come to the plate now. Still runner over at first. 4-1 ball game. There's Frick. Got the runner over there at first. The Ortiz coming to the plate, 0 for 1, grounded out to second, his first time up. So Frick now ready to go here from the stretch. There's a curveball going to throw down there, and he's going to get in there with the stolen base. Nice job there by Stonebrand. Stolen base here for the Eagles. That put him over at second, and it is ball 1 at the plate. So 1-0 to Ortiz. Now runner in scoring position for the Eagles. They're trying to get back a few of those runs that the Dragons got there in the bottom half of the second. And it's now 1-1 count here to Ortiz. 1-1, Sheffield onto the deck as Ortiz trying to bring the run around here in this 4-1 ball game. Frick bringing it, catching the outside edge. It's now 1-2. So the 1-2 count. Runner over at second here for the Eagles. And Ortiz right in. Frick from the stretch to the plate. Up high inside. Ball 2. 2-2 to count. Like Ortiz tried to get a little bit of elbow in there, but not able to get in front of that pitch. Pitch on the way. That's going to be fouled off to the screen. And full count. So got first base open here. Sheffield on the deck. Ortiz standing right in. 1 out. Runner leading over at second. That is Stonerbrand. That's in there for a call. Steerack 3. That's out number 2. Third strikeout on the afternoon here for Weston Fricks. Here comes Sheffield to the plate. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to second. So with 2 outs, Weston Frick takes care of him at the plate. And time called at the plate here by Sheffield as he'll back out. Now ready to go. Leading off at second is Stonerbrand. Frick comes set, now going to Sheffield. Here's the 1-0 to him. Inside corner for strike call 1-1. So that 1-1 count here. As the Dragons trying to get out of this inning, see if it goes those bats working again. Up high inside, and that'll run the count at 2-2. Two and one. Looking at the wrong box score here. 2-1 to Sheffield. Frick to the plate. Outside corner for the strike call. Now it is a 2-2 count. Hernandez on deck. He led off that second with a single. Leadoff man has been on for both teams in every inning so far. Swing and a miss for the strikeout and back-to-back strikeouts, and that'll do it here as they get to the no hits, but they do leave a man. Another strikeout, that's number 4 here for Weston Frick. So we will go to the bottom half of the third inning, and it is a 4-1 ball game here as the Shelbyville Dragons have the lead here on your, let's go back here on your NetSN game of the day. Off the second inning is he will start off here into the third. Bridges, through his 2 innings of work, he has thrown 37 pitches, 1 strikeout, 3 base on balls. He's given up the 4 hits and the 4 runs here this afternoon. And Bridges now warming up here on this chilly Friday evening. Thanks for joining us here today on NetSN, folks. Sorry if we've had a little bit of a in and out on our computer a couple times. Looks like we've had some pretty good internet, but I think the weather may have a little bit of an issue here with us tonight, so apologize for that. Here's the throwdown, and now we're ready to go here for the bottom half of the third as the Shelbyville Dragons going to look to play a little add-on here. They had a nice 4-run inning there into the second. So Weston Frick started off with a big home run to left. So the 1-1 count. Bridges not liking the call of the first one here, and now ready to go here with the 1-1. Here's the pitch. That was going to be out in front. It's now 2-1. So with a 2-1 count, on deck, Fleming. He's 1 for 1. Had a double and scored a run. Frick getting out of the way of that one. Now goes 3-1 to him. Bridges definitely trying to stay away from the hot zone there of Frick so he doesn't drive another one here. He's got him behind 3-1. And here's the pitch. Low ball 4. So leadoff man on once again here. Fourth base on balls given up here by Bridges so far. So here comes Fleming to the plate. 1 for 1 and a double. Scored a run. Coming in to run here for the pitcher Frick. Looks like it was Scarborough. Catch that number coming out there. He's over there first running for Frick. All right, so now here comes Fleming ready to step in here. No outs and runner over first. Throw over, getting back in. At first. So lefty Bridges going to keep an eye on him as Fleming steps right back in here. And the pitch. It's going to be a bouncer there at the third. Nice job there, Velasco. He's going to go to second, and they won't get him there at first, so Fleming will get on the fielder's choice. Frick, pitch runner, is out onto the 5-4 for out number 1. Fleming on with the fielder's choice. Here comes Barnes to the plate. He had a fly ball out to right field his first time up, so he'll stand up here now with a runner over at first. And 1 out. So Fleming. Thank you, buddy. I know. Jesus loves me. So Fleming stands over at first, taking the lead. Now here's Barnes standing in. There's Bridges once again throwing over, keeping Fleming close. Checking him out over there at first. Barnes and Murray. The next two here. Barnes steps right back in. Another throw over to first. Diving back in time. So Barnes still waiting for his first pitch. Standing in the box now. Bridges trying to keep him from getting into scoring position over there at second. Barnes ready to go. Pitch on the way from Bridges. Barnes trying to bunt his way on, but gets a piece of that one to foul it away. And it's now 0-1. Murray will be on deck for the Dragons. So Barnes right back in here trying to get this into moving right along here with 1 out and get a runner over at first to see if they can move him around. Pitch on the way from Bridges. Oh, he's going to step off. Bridges taking his time now, ready to go to Barnes. Here's the 0-1 to him. Barnes trying to lay down that bunt once again and fouling it off. It's now 0-2. So an 0-2 count. Barnes ready to go. Bridges with a long look in here to Hernandez. And the pitch, swing and a miss for the strikeout, and that is the
Up next for the Dragons, right fielder number 5, Dallas.
That is the first strikeout of the ball game here for second strikeout for Bridges. Sorry, folks. Thought that was. So here comes Murray to the plate. 2 outs. And going to throw back over there to first. Fleming getting right back in. So Murray standing in here, reaching on the base on balls and scoring a run. His first time at the plate. Step in here ready to go. First pitch low, ball 1 to him. 1-0 to Murray. So the 1-0 count, Murray jumping right back in. Harvey will be on deck. Fleming over at first for the Dragons. Here in the bottom of the third inning, and this 4-1 lead here for Shelbyville. With 2 outs, trying to put another one across. That'll get out into left field in front of Potter out there. So another base hit here for the Dragons. Murray's on, and it'll be first and second. Harvey coming to the plate now. Reached on a base on balls and scored a run his first time at the plate. Now runners at first and second here for the Dragons.
Next for the Dragons, the center fielder, number 2, Hunter Harvey.
So Harvey coming to the plate up here. As going to get
now batting for the Dragons, number 8, Brian Scarborough.
Oh, Scarborough coming up to bat here. So Scarborough come in here to bat for a center fielder, pinch hitter. So Scarborough standing right in here, ready to go here against Bridges. 2 outs and runners at first and second for the Dragons. That's up high for ball 1 to him. One-oh. Bridges, quick look over second to the plate. Swing and a miss now, 1-1. All right, that 1-1 count. Scarborough standing right in here, trying to drive him around here. Got a runner in scoring position. Over at second, that's Fleming. Reached on a fielder's choice. Single by Murray, standing over at first. Here's the pitch. That's a shot, and it'll get to the shortstop. Oh, it got him onto the hop there, did the shortstop. Ortiz, he had it. Looks like he might be able to make a play, but he's not able to get anywhere, so base is now full for the Dragons.
Up next, the shortstop, number 9, Dylan Parker.
So the top of the order comes up. Here comes Parker to the plates now, with the bases full and 2 outs. Bases full and 2 outs here for the Dragons. Here comes Parker to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a double and a base on balls. His 2 times up. And Coach Stevens going to come out here and have a chat with his pitcher, Bridges. Before we get this next one going here, I ain't going to let you know we got some things coming up here. I know we have some center playoff soccer for the Center Rough Riders here on NetSN. That will be on a Tuesday, as they take on Madisonville in the first round. I also know that we'll have some other games here on the NFHS Network. We'll be doing some soccer playoffs next week. But next Thursday, the 28th, my plan is to be over in West Sabine for Comanil and West Sabine. That's going to be the 2 of the top teams there in that district. And we're going to be looking to cover that one next Thursday afternoon here on NetSN. Other than that, we're going to be doing some soccer playoffs next week. So, we'll try to cover some games where we can, but soccer playoffs coming up. We'll get those going on. All right, so now Scarborough ready to go here after the chat on the hill. I'm sorry, that's Parker ready to go here. The base is full for the Dragons. And 2 outs. Bridges ready to face Parker here. No throw over to second. Nice job there covering by Ortiz. All right, so now Parker ready to go. And Bridges, no place to put him. High fly ball here onto the infield. Bridges got him to go after that first one, and a nice job coming over there at first for Stanley. He'll make the play for the 3rd out, but they'll get 2 hits. They'll leave 3. No runs come in, and we'll go to the 4th inning. It is a 4-1 ball game with the Shelbyville Dragons on the lead. We'll be right back here on a NetSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Alrighty, folks, joining us for us, our coaches shows at the pizzeria. But I tell you what, we've been trying to get some of those going on over there, but with so much stuff and things being moved around on Monday, haven't had a chance. I know the Rick Meeks coaches show, the center coaches show, and all kinds of good stuff going on there with Watlington and Shires. They're going to be there on a Monday. I may be there Monday too. It depends on if we have some games going on somewhere. We may be doing some soccer playoffs on Monday. We'll see how that goes. All right, so here we go as we go to the top of the fourth inning. And it will be Hernandez, Velasco, and Smith, the first three up here against Weston Frick. Frick, through 3 innings of work, has thrown, here we go, 44 pitches. He's got 4 strikeouts on the afternoon. He's only given up 1 base on balls. He's given up the 2 hits and the 1 run so far. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts. Yep, 4 strikeouts and only 1 base on balls. Okay, 2 strikeouts there for Bridges. So, all right, so here we go. As it would be Hernandez. He had a single to start off into the second, so he stands up here and here, ready to go against Frick for the second time. First pitch right there at Wyatt, and he's going to get him there, and a nice dig there by Frick, and he'll get him at the third on the 5-3 for out to number 1. Nice job there by Wyatt Frick. 1 out. Velasco coming to the plate here, struck out his first time up, so he's 0 for 1 at the plate. So Frick looking for a quick inning here. Neither team has had a 1-2-3 inning so far. And we'll see if Frick can come up with that here in this inning. That one's in there for Steerack 1. Thought he called that a ball for a second. 0-1 to him. Smith will be on deck. 0-2. Catching the outside edge there. So 2-0 to Velasco. Quick. Up on the inside. Catches the inside corner here for the strikeout. That is strikeout number 5 here for Frick today.
Now batting the second baseman, number 5, Bryce Smith.
Here comes Smith to the plates. 2 outs, nobody on. So Frick from the windup, bringing it up high inside. A little high this time on that one. And it's 1-0. (102). Smith standing right in. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-0. Can't get him to chase after that one. Frick trying to go 1-2-3 here. Said neither team's had one of those 1-2-3 innings as of yet. That's going to be a shot, and it'll get out into center field, and it'll get down for a base hit here for Smith. So nice hitting there for Smith as I get out there to center fielder Harvey, and he'll get it back in. Here's Davis to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out to second his first time up. So runner over at first now. That's in there for a strike call. 0-1 to Davis. (0-1) to him. Davis takes a step back out. And that's in there for ball number 1. 1-1 to count. So the 1-1 here to Davis. He's standing right in here trying to move the runner off of first. That Smith got on with a 2-out single. On the inside, now 2-1. Two-one count from the stretch is Frick. Davis going to run that out there, and it's going to be a soft runner there to Parker. Parker with a good exchange, 6-3. Great play there by the shortstop for the third out. They'll get a hit. They'll leave a man. No errors. End of the inning there for the Dragons. So we will go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. The Dragons lead it right now 4-1 over Woden here on your game of the day, NetSN.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible, no matter their age. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointments, telehealth services you can do from home, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those American cheeseburgers.
I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger. That's what I need.
Father.
Cream. Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they could all get something good. Dairy Queen.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here ready to go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Get that right there. And coming up to the plate here against the Bridges, it will be Mason, Wyatt Frick, and Duvon, the first three up here. Bridges, through his 3 innings of work, he's thrown 52 pitches. He's got 2 strikeouts, 4 base on balls, giving up 6 hits, and the 4 runs are charged to him here this afternoon as well. So he'll come to the mound here, ready to go into the fourth, as the Dragons brought 6 to the plate there in that third inning and threatened a little bit, but ended up leaving a few guys on the base pads here, but they do lead it 4-1, so come to the plate now. Number 4 is Mason, the catcher for the Dragons. He'll stand in here ready to go against Bridges. He is 0 for 2 at the plate here with a couple of flyouts. So ready to go here. And Bridges ready to bring it here to Mason. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 1. One 0 to Mason. Trying to get something started here in the fourth. For the Dragons, they lead at 4-1 right now. Pitch on the way. That's in there for a strike. Nice pitch there from Bridges. Making the count 1-1. So the 1-1 count to him. Bridges stepping away here as Hernandez sending out a new sign. Bridges from the windup, bringing the 1-1 here to Mason. Outside, 2-1. So 2-1 to him. As Bridges looking for that first out here, Mason looking to start things off for the Dragons in the bottom of the fourth. That's on the inside. Now 3-1 to him. That 3-1 count to the plate. That's in there for a call. Strike 2. That runs the count full. Yeah, Mason tried to trip on down there to first, but umpire says, nope, come on back. That was a strike call. So full count now here for Bridges. Full count. Pitch on the way. There's a runner there to the third baseman. Nice dig there by Velasco. He'll come up throwing. Nice play there. 5-3. Number 1. Good play there by the third baseman. 1 out. Coming to the plate now will be Wyatt Frick. He's 1 for 2. A single and a ground out his 2 times up. So with nobody on here and only 1 out. End of the inning. So Wyatt Frick comes up, his own little cheering section going on, which is always cool. And now he'll step out. Frick now ready to go here against Bridges with the one out. Outside, ball one. One and 0 to Wyatt Frick here, third baseman. Bridges taking his time out there on the hill, even though it is a little bit chilly, but he's working his way through a few things here. He's had himself in a little bit of trouble and got out of it. Gave up a few runs here, but he's done a very good job here on the hill so far. He's 1-0 to Frick. That one's takes off-speed pitch down 2-0. So the 2-0 count up on the inside now runs at 3-0. Good eye there by Wyatt Frick. Duvon on the deck here for the Dragons. Staying away from that one now, ball four. So runner on here for the Dragons, as that is the fifth base on balls given up here today by Bridges. Now he'll face Duvon at the plate. So one out. And a man over at first for the Dragons. Here comes Duvon to the plate. On deck will be Weston Frick. And Bridges, quick throw over to first. Getting back in there is Frick. Lefty's got a good quick move over there to first, does Bridges. The Dragons done a good job getting back. Good job there by Coach Williams over there keeping an eye on him, getting him back to the base pads. Here's Duvon standing in ready first pitch. Oh, Bridges throwing back over. One stolen base here for the Eagles, none for the Dragons so far. And may try to do a little steal over there at first, but with a lead like this, not a big need there. Here's a throw down there. Here got a steal opportunity. And a good job getting in there under the throw. Good throw there by Hernandez, but Frick gets into second for the stolen base. And it's 1-0 at the plate here for Duvon. Slid right across the bag there, did. But a good throw there. Just got down in by Hernandez. And does Frick get to second. So in scoring position now with only one out and a 1-0 count here to Duvon. Bridges will now move to the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike on a breaking ball. That's a nice pitch. He's thrown that a couple times here today. 1-1 to count. Duvon 0 for 2 at the plate today. Strikeout and a flyout. His 2 times up. Looking to advance the runner there in scoring position for the Dragons. Trying to bring another one across. That one's up high. 2-1. So the 2-1 count to him. Weston Frick on a deck. Bridges to the plate. That's a shot, and it'll get down in. Nice job on the hit and run right there, and that's going to be a single for a run coming in as Frick will come around to score. Duvon with the single, and a nice job there by Coach Hubbard. Had the hit and run on, and that brings in the run here as Duvon ends over at first. And now another runner in scoring position here for the Dragons as they run him over there to second on the second stolen base here of the inning. And Frick stands in with a 1-0 count. So the 1-0 count to him. Frick right back in, ready to go. Bridges to the plate. That's a shot down the third base line, but it'll hook foul. 1-1 now the count. So the 1-1 count. And Frick trying to get another run in here as a Duvon over at second after a single and stealing the bag. And with one out, they push one across here on a single. And a good hit and run there by Duvon and Frick onto the base pads. So here we go. Frick steps right back in. Bridges taking his time with him. He doesn't want to give up another one of those dingers, especially a 2-run dinger here. And getting back in at second as the throw down there is Duvon. He's back in there, no problem. So here's the pitch, and it's going to be on the outside to Frick, and it is a stolen base there for Devon. He was on his way, and he'll make his way over to third, as it will now be a 2-1 count here at the plate. So Frick now with the runner over at third for the Dragons, and he'll step right back in here ready to go. Bridges to the plate. High fly ball here, and that's going to be into shallow center field. Coming up here on it is the center fielder. That is the Shard. He'll get it right back in here. It's number 2, leaving the runner over at the third, so 2 outs.
Now batting the first baseman, number 12.
So here comes Fleming to the plate. As Fleming will come up, he is 1 for 1, reaching on a fielder's choice, scoring a run. His chances at the plate, his 2 times at the plate today. He'll come up here with a runner over at a third, and that is Duvon. Single, stolen a base, 2 stolen bases here. He's stolen third as well. Here's Bridges, outside corner for the strike 1 call. So 0-1 to Fleming. As Barnes will be on deck if Fleming can get on here. 2 outs. Runner over at third here for the Dragons. Swing and a miss. And gets away there from Hernandez, but he keeps it close to him. And it's an 0-2 count. So Fleming trying to keep this inning going here, bringing in another run as Barnes will be on deck. Oh, we're going to get a pinch hitter on deck. Staying away from that one, now 1-2 to Fleming. So it's Fleming right back in. Bridges from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. 1-2 remains the count. So the 1-2 count to him. Bridges trying to get out of this inning without any more damage, leaving that runner over at third. Fleming fighting him off here at the plate. Trying to stay strong in here. Fleming ready to go. Bridges bringing it low now. 2-2 the count. Trace Sims will be on deck here for DJ Barnes, pitch hitting. 2-2 now to Fleming. That's in there for a call, strike 3. Nice pitch on the breaking ball there for the third out. But they do get to the 1 hit, and they leave a man and no errors. But the 1 run does come in. It will be a 5-1 ball game. We go to the 5th inning here. And the Shelbyville Dragons have the lead here this afternoon on here at NetSN, a game of the day. Alrighty, folks, we are back here ready to go for the 5th inning. And it will be Potter lead off against Weston Frick here in this inning. Ball 1-2, Potter start off. 1-0 him. Little tapper out there down so far. And it will be Stonebrand to the plate here. Ball 1-2 him. Stanland. Not Stonebrand, Stanland. My apologies, folks. Throw over there to first. Getting right back in there is Potter. So Stanland stand in here ready to go. 1-0 him. Up inside from Frick now 2-0. So the 2-0 count. Stanland ready to go here. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1. It's pitch number 60 on the afternoon here for Weston Frick through his 4 innings of work. So here's the 2-1. Swing, and I might have got a little piece of that one there, but it's just steal rack number 2, 2-2 the count. So that 2-2 count to him. And Frick looking for that first out here. Maybe a double play ball if he can. And that one's going to be low. Ball 3. And the count full. Deschard on deck here for the Eagles. Ortiz in the hole. And it's going to be fouled off as the hit and run was on. But it'll stay 3-2. Stanland. Full count to him. And Frick going to throw over there to first. Getting back in there is Potter. No problem. So Stanland ready to go here with that full count pitch. As Frick trying to get him out of this inning. Here's the pitch. That's low for ball 4. Only the second base on balls given up here by Weston Frick here today. So now runners at first and second. So here comes Deschard to the plate. He's 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out his 2 times at the plate today. So he'll step up here ready to go against Frick. So Frick's from the stretch now. Runners at first and second. First threat here by the Eagles in an inning or so. And that one is ball number 1 to him. Deschard. Standing right in with a 1-0 count. Frick to the plate. Outside, 2-0. So right back in goes Deschard with a 2-0 count to him. And the pitch on the way. That's going to be a little runner right back out there to Frick. Going to go to third, catch the lead runner, and they do. So Potter will be out on the 1-2-5 for outs number 1. Stanland goes over to second, and Richard reaches on the fielder's choice. So 1 out. Runner now at first and second here for the Eagles. As Frick now ready to go here to Ortiz. He's 0 for 2 at the plate today. Strikeout and a ground out his 2 times up. Pitch on the way. Outside, can't catch that edge. Now 1-0. So the 1-0 count. Ortiz trying to keep this in and going here and get another run or 2 across. So it's 5-1 Dragons with the lead here this afternoon. Ortiz 1-0 to him. Frick takes a look at second. Here's the pitch. High outside now, 2-0. So 2-0 to him. And Ortiz awaiting strike one. 2-1 now from Frick. So 2-1 counts. Frick to Ortiz. Sheffield on the deck here for the Eagles. Swing and a miss. Now makes it 2-2. A wild pitch that is going to allow the runners to go second and third. And now to run the count full now, 3-2. And Ortiz now with runners in scoring position at second and third. Can help out his team here. And Frick looking for that second out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's out number 2. And the ball going to go down to third, and it's going to be throw on the outside. Not going to be able to get him there. Nice job there by the Eagles as they do get to the strikeout. But the Eagles doing some good base running as Stanley comes home on the throw down to third, trying to pick him off down there. He gets away, and he's going to come in, try to throw it back in to the home plate. And he gets in there to score. Deshard now takes his way over to third. So now it will be a 5-2 ball game. Nice base running there by Stanley. 5-2 ball game. Step to the plate now will be Sheffield. He'll spin that one back to the screen, and it's 0-1 to it. So the 0-1 count. Sheffield, Hernandez on deck. As Eagles have pushed another run across here into the 5th. 1 in the 1st, now 1 in the 5th. 1 hit, base on ball. Strikeouts. And they got a runner over at third right now. That is Deshart. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss now, 0-2. Frick trying to get out of this inning without any more damage. He's got a runner down there at third. That's going fouled off. Watch out for the guy in the circle there. Hot spot over there. Woo. Man. That bounced right off the ground and hit the man in the on-deck circle there. Hernandez right there in the back. Good thing he turned around. It might have got him in the ribs. He looks like he's okay there. That's something you don't see very often, that batter's box circle over there. Having those foul balls head that way. Swing and a miss for the strikeouts. And then that'll do it here in the inning on the back-to-back strikeouts for Weston Frick. And a nice job right there. So it will leave a man here after the 1 hit, and there will be no errors here by the Dragons in the 5th. But 1 run does come across, and it will make it a 5-2 ball game here on your NetSN game of the day.
Your Center Rough Rider Winter Sports Schedule brought to you in part by Ace Hardware. Ace is the place in Shelby County for the helpful hardware folks. Brookshire Brothers, beginning its 103rd year as your neighborhood market. And Covington Lumber Supply. If you need it to build or repair, you find it at Covington's.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here ready to go to the bottom half of the 5th inning, and it is Bridges back out here on the hill for the Eagles. He's pitched himself out of a couple of jams here, but they have pushed some runs across on him, but he's done a very good job out there. 78 pitches on the afternoon. He's got 2 strikeouts, 5 base on balls. He's given up the 6 hits and the 5 runs so far, and the team has no errors behind him. He will be facing Barnes, Murray, and Harvey, the first 3 scheduled up here into this inning, and I'm sorry, it was going to be Scarborough. There's that number 15. That's Trace Sims. He will be the pinch hitter here for Barnes. So Sims will come in here into the 5th inning, ready to go here against Bridges. And Bridges ready to go here in the bottom of the 5th inning. So Sims standing in here, ready to go here for his first at-bat here. See if he can get something started for the Dragons into the 5th. They lead it 5-2 right now here over Woden on this chilly Friday night. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Steve Reich 1. So 0-1 to him. Standing right in is Sims here. Bridges bringing it. Call strike 2. Blues been really consistent with that call here this afternoon, both inside and outside of that edge there. And both pitchers have been catching it. It's 0-2 now to Sims. Bridges for a quick first out. As the 4th inning, the first time that they were able to get the leadoff man off. Out. Oh, that's a shot down the third base line. It'll get right down the line here for Sims. It went right down along the line, just outside of, just to the right side of the base pad. And it's a base hit to lead off here for the Dragons.
Now batting for the Dragons, the right fielder, number 5, Dallas.
Here comes Murray to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with the base on ball, scoring a run here for him today, as he will stand up here, ready to go for the 3rd time. And now we're going to get Barnes to come in and run for Sims. Okay. So now we're ready to go. Here's Bridges, ready to face Murray here with no outs. And the Dragons play a little add-on here. Throw back over to first. Barnes getting right back in over there. Murray ready for his first pitch from the stretch. And, they're going to get a Barnes. Going to be run, and a nice job there. He's going to dive in there. Nice job there by the Eagles. They all got close to getting him down there on the throw from Stanley to Smith. But good job by Barnes. He gets in there to steal the bag. 3rd stolen base here by the Dragons here. Still no throw here at the plate here for Murray. Now in scoring position is runner Barnes. That's a shot, and it's going to get out into left field, and it'll get down, and they're going to bring Barnes on around to score here. So that's an RBI single. Nice job there by Murray. He gets the RBI single, so back-to-back hits brings in another run here for the Dragons.
Now batting for the Dragons, the center fielder, number 2, Hunter.
So here comes Hunter Harvey to the plate. And with no outs and another run coming in here for the Dragons, they lead at 6-2 as Harvey comes to the plate here. He had a base on ball. Scoreboard come up and had a single. Pinch hit for him in the 3rd, so he's up for the 2nd time. Runner over at first is Murray. Here's the pitch to the plate, high on the breaking ball, ball 1. So the Dragons now open up to a 6-2 ball game. Pitch on the way. Not going to throw over to first there, keeping Murray close. So Harvey standing right back in with a 1-0 count to him. Bridges with a long look in. Now comes set. Not much of a lead over there for Murray, but Kills keep an eye on it. Nice job laying down the bunt here by Harvey. And, it's going to pull the first baseman off of the bag on the throw from Bridges. So runners now at first and second as the infield hits. So 3 hits to start off here for the Dragons.
Now batting for the Dragons, the shortstop, number 9, Dylan Parker.
So Parker comes to the plate, the leadoff man. He is 1 for 2 with a base on balls. His 3 times up here. Coach Stevens, he's coming out to have a chat here with Bridges. And Bridges now up to 84 pitches, 2 strikeouts, 4 base on balls, 10 hits onto the ball game. And Looks like we may get a pitching change here, and Bridges is going to come out, and we'll see where we go. Looks like we're going to bring Deshard in from center field. So that'll shut down here the pitching of the afternoon for Bridges. As Bridges will go to right, it looks like. Yep. Bridges will go to right. And Deshard will come in to pitch. Sheffield will go into center field for Coach Stevens. So that's the way it's going to go here. So we'll shut it down here for the pitcher, Bridges, as he had 84 pitches, 2 strikeouts, 5 base on balls. He gave up the 10 hits and the 6 runs here this afternoon. So Deshard will be the new pitcher. Come to the plate here. And looks like we'll have a little bit of a warm-up time. Give us a chance to talk about our good folks at Aurora Concepts right here on NetSN.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible, no matter their age. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointments, telehealth services you can do from home, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Alrighty, we're ready back here to go after the warm-up here, and it is Deshard, the new pitcher. We'll step up here. He'll face Dylan Parker. Parker come to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with the base on balls. He's got runners at first and second here in this 6-2 ball game. Here into the bottom half, Parker 0-1 to him. So with an 0-1 count, Parker's going to stand right back in here. Got runners at first and second here, trying to move him around. Dragons have put together 1 run here so far. And that one's going to be ball 1. And runner's going to move up here onto the wild pitch. So runners in scoring position now as second and third. Here's Deshard. Number 7. Stepping up, ready to go here. Here's the 1-2 to 1-1 to Parker. Now Deshard's going to step off. Runners at second and third here for the Dragons. Deshard, long look in here. Hernandez with the sign. There's a shot that's going to get out into left center field, and the left fielder right there for it is Patton. And it's going to be a sacrifice fly for Parker. So another run comes in here. Murray comes in to score. Harvey stays over at second. So the sac fly with the first out. And that brings in another run here for the Dragons. They now will lead it 7-2. And 1 out. To the plate comes Mason. He's 0 for 3 at the plate today. Runner over at the second. Wyatt Frick on deck here for the Dragons. Pitch on the way, outside, and it's low for ball 1. So that 1-0 count. And Mason got a runner in scoring position. See if he can play a little add-on right here. Right now, 7-2. The Dragons put together 2 runs here in this inning. New pitcher Deshard. Pitch on the way, outside, and great job here by Hernandez to keep it in front of him. It's now 2-0. Deshard taking a look over at the second with a good little lead over there is Harvey. to the plate. That's low out in front now, 3-0. So Wyatt Frick on deck here. And Deshard 3-0 here to Mason. And still looking for that first out here, or with one out here so far. That's in there for a strike for Deshard. So 3-1. And Deshard now ready to go here to the plate. Outside, ball 4. Now it's going to get away from Hernandez and allow the runner to go over to third. That's Harvey going over to third. So base on balls here. Runners on the corners now for the Dragons. Here comes Wyatt Frick to the plate. He is 1 for 2, single, ground out, and a base on balls, and has scored a run his 3 times at the plate today. So with 1 out, he'll have runners at first and third. And Frick standing in here ready to go for the first time against Deshard. Runner taking off for a second, and fouling it back to the screen is Frick, 0-1. Oops. So the 0-1 count. Frick stands right back in here. Deshard. Going to get a ground ball here, maybe get a. Here's the throw down to second. And they're going to try to get the quick throw here. They may get him on the third baseline here, on the trap. And nobody down there at third. And he's going to get back in. Nice job of running there up and down the line there by Mason, or I should say by Harvey. And getting over to second is Mason on the throw. Back and forth. He come around the corner there. Thought they might have him in the rundown. But it's a nice job there by Mason to get back to third. So now runners at second and third. And it's a 1-1 count here at the plate. So now runners in scoring position at second and third here for the Dragons. And the pitch from Deshard outside. Nice little breaking ball there, but it's just outside there. 2-1. Frick ready to go. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That was going to be 3-1. Bouncing off Hernandez's foot, and on the wild pitch is going to bring into the run, and runner move over to third. Another run comes in, as will be a 3-1 count here at the plate. And another run coming in here, still only 1 out now, making it an 8-2. So 8-2. And Frick still with a 3-1 count to him. And runner over at the third now is a Mason, as Harvey came in to score. And Frick now ready to go. Taking on the inside, ball 4. So runners back onto the corners here for the Dragons. Second base on balls given up here by Deshard.
Up next, the second baseman number 7, Gus Duvall.
So Duvon's going to come to the plate here because Stevens going to come in here and talk to Deshard. And it looks like we may have another change here. And could see Stanneland come to the plate, or coming in here, we'll see. But come to the plate is going to be Duvon. Here's us now 8-2 with only 1 out. And it looks like it's going to be Stanneland coming to the mound here. So Stanneland to come in here. So Stanneland comes in here. Deshard but they couldn't get that inning in there, so Deshard will head to the bench here. Comes in here and throws 14 pitches. Gave up a couple base on balls and a sac fly. A couple runs come in here into this inning. Charge to him. So Stanley will come in here and now will be the new pitcher. Getting ready to face Duvon. Duvon will come to the plate now. He's 1 for 3 at the plate today. Coming up tomorrow, folks, I do know for sure that I don't know that we'll be there to cover, but we're thinking we may be able to do it. But it's over in Timpson, as Timpson and Joaquin going to hook up tomorrow there in Timpson at 4 o'clock as they canceled their game for today due to the weather and things. But they're going to get things together there for that. It's got some other games have been scheduled for Monday as well in the Piney Woods area, so check those out. And right now we're looking to do some soccer playoffs here on the NetSN and the NFHS network over the next week or so. So that's where we'll be doing a lot of that coming up here over the next week or so. So join us on the NFHS network for all the soccer action coming up. I know we got some soccer playoffs for the Center Rough Riders. They will be on Tuesday. They welcome Madisonville to town. The Riders were the number 2 seed in their district, so good job there by Center. And we got a lot of teams in the area with some soccer teams that are into the playoffs. So congratulations to all the teams there as the soccer playoffs are underway here for the UIL. So I'm going to give Stanley another shot at it here, give him a couple more pitches. So see a little bit of sprinkling coming in here, only not too bad. All right, so now we're ready to go here. Third pitcher on the way. Stanley comes up here. He'll face Duvon. And Duvon will have runners on the corners with 1 out as the Dragons have put up 3 runs here into this inning to make it an 8-2 ball game here. So now Stanley will ready to go here to Duvon. And 1 out. Duvon stands in. Stanley ready to go. Outside, ball 1. Plate now to Duvon. 1-1. Runners in scoring position now, 2nd and 3rd. Outside now, 2-1. So the 2-1 count. Pitch, high fly ball out into right center field, and that one may get down, and it will, as it'll get down into shallow right center field, going into 3rd. Is Wyatt Frick. He'll go into 3rd, but another run comes in to score. That's Mason, as Devon on another single here. The 4th hit brings in another run to make it now 9-2. Here comes Weston Frick to the plate. Weston 1 for 2 and a base on balls just 3 times at the plate. Big home run there into the 2nd to lead off. So he'll come up here now with runners back onto the corners. And still only 1 out here in this inning. It's now 9-2. Frick standing in, ready to go here. Stanland bringing it, trying to throw down to 3rd there. Catch him coming off, come in here onto the wild pitch. And Duvon now over at the 3rd as Frick comes in to score now to make it a 10-2 ball game, and it is 2-0 at the plates. But it looked like he lost it there as it came down. Now runners will be on the corners. Here's Fleming to the plate. Hardison will come in here to Harbison. And it's 1-0 to Harbison as he stands right back in. Runners back on scoring position here. 2nd and 3rd outside. 2-0. Two-0 counts. Harbison right back in. 3-0. So Harbison with a 3-0 count. Now will be bases full as he takes the base on balls. So bases will be full of the Dragons here. So Barnes will come back up as the leadoff man was Sims, the pinch hitter for him. And Barnes come back around in here to run. So he'll come up here as Barnes will be the hitter in this opportunity. Now bases full with 1 out. That's going to be a loaded runner there. Bouncer there to Ortiz. Going to try to go to first, and they get him there at first. The run does come in. As the run does come in, so Barnes is out onto the 6-3 for out number 1, but everybody comes in and keep the bases full. All right, now runner at second and third now is an 11-2 ball game. And here comes Murray to the plate. Murray, 1 for 1, couple base on, 1 for 2, or 2 for 2, and a base on balls and scoring a couple runs. That's out for ball 1 to him. So 1-0 to Murray. Now 11-2 ball game here. Pitch on the way. Up inside, now 2-0. Runners at second and third here for the Dragons into this inning. Harbison at second. Frick over there at third, pinch runner. And that is in there for strike call, 2-1. 2-1 on the way here. High fly ball's going to get out of play, and it'll be a 2-2 count. Well, the Dragons trying to get that 10-run lead here at the end of 5. Harvey will be on deck if Murray can get on. 2 outs into the inning. 11th hitter to the plate here into this inning for the Dragons. 2-2, 2 outs. Murray ready to go. Stanley, long look in. Now ready to go here from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Outside, going to get away. 3-2. And he's going to be safe getting in there. Close play there at the plates, but getting in there was Ashton Scarborough, the pinch runner there for Frick coming in. So that'll make it now a 12-2 ball game. And that's going to be the run rule here, and that's going to do it, as it will be a 12-2 win here for the Shelbyville Dragons over the Woden Eagles here this afternoon in Shelbyville. So ball game over right there, and it's a 12-2 run rule win here for the Shelbyville Dragons. So we're going to take and get ready for our post-game show, folks. So stick with us here as we get ready for that coming up here on NetSN.
Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store. You'll find us on Facebook only. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out as we have auctions going on right now. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, an online auction store that can save you lots of money. Go check out our page, bid on items you like, and save yourself a lot of money. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, Facebook only, located in Center. At Sparky D's Bargain Store, we'll save you more.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here to wrap this up. We're getting a little bit of rain, so we're going to do a quick post-game here for our Wiggins post-game show. Big win here by the Shelbyville Dragons. They win at 12-2 on a big 7-run fifth inning here this afternoon. Winning pitcher is going to be Weston Frick, as he came in here and he had a really great game. He threw 77 pitches. He had 7 strikeouts, 2 base on balls. He gave up the 4 hits and the 2 runs here this afternoon to Woden. Losing pitcher is going to be Bridges. He had a pretty good game in there, but he gave up some runs there through that inning, and they came through the first 5 innings. He gave up 5 runs, and then 7 runs were charged to the relievers there. But a nice job there by Bridges. He had 2 strikeouts, 5 base on balls, as he threw 84 pitches on the afternoon. If I had to pick a player of the game, I think I got to go with Weston Frick. He threw a really good game out there, had a big dinger in there to second to kind of really get things going. So congratulations there. I'm going to say our Center Motor Company player of the game is going to go to Weston Frick here this evening. All right, a little chilly and a little bit of rain falling here, folks, so we're going to wrap this one up here. Thanks so much for joining us here this evening. We're done here as the Shelbyville Dragons get the win 12-2 to prove to 4-0 in the district here on the NetSN. We'll see you next time for our next big broadcast. Hope everyone has an awesome, blessed, and wonderful day and evening. Have a great weekend, everybody. We're out here. God bless America. God bless our troops, and God bless each and every one of you. We're out, folks. Bye-bye.
Evans' three-point shot. It's a powering shot, baby! Red Horse takes it to the house. This has been a presentation of the Rough Rider broadcast team, brought to you by Watlington and Shires Productions.